How's it, everybody? And we have made it. We are in the final leg of the race to the 7-year anniversary for Global Dokkan. And it just so happens that Global Dokkan Twitter has tweeted out the info for the next Dokkan Fest. As to be expected, it is the AGL Captain Ginyu. So in this video, we're going to go over the details for these units and kind of give you a preview of what to expect in this coming celebration. So before we hop in, why don't you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know that whether or not you're excited for Dokkan Fest Captain Ginyu and the Ginyu Force. So before we hop in, we're going to go ahead and jump over to the animations. They did tweet out the animations for the units. We're going to take a look at those. All right, so let's go ahead and pause the music here, and let's hit play. All right, so those are some pretty hot animations. I always liked the battle with the Ginyu Force, and I like that they're pretty well represented here. Of course, it can't be Global Dokkan without the the bad audio mixing, right? I just cannot hear them whatsoever whenever they do this. So, I guess that's how it is, right? With the Goku Gohan, like, there was no OST, and so, you know, you could hear them pretty clearly, but now they did put the OST, and we're back to normal where we can't hear them. But, it is what it is. That's Global Dokkan Twitter for you. So, anyways, let's go ahead and let's hop over and let's take a look at these units. The Global Twitter did tweet out their info, but I'm going to hop over to the wiki because it's easier to read. So let's start with Captain Ginyu. So Captain Ginyu is a terrifying conquerors or Planet Namek Saga, key 3, HP attack and defense, 170 for his leader skill. He also gives an additional 30% to characters on the space traveling warriors category. So, I mean, realistically, that includes Coolers, that includes Friezas, that includes obviously the Ginyu Force, Bojack, Turleses, and a few others that are going to fit on that. Some of the Saiyan Saga Vegetas. All in all, a good leader skill. As far as Ginyu himself being the leader for that team, obviously that comes with some But anyway, so let's talk about the rest of what he does. His super attack, he raises defense and causes immense damage to the enemy, so he's infinitely raising defense. His passive is attack and defense 180%, plus an additional 50% when performing a super attack. He launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. He also gets an additional 10% per Ginyu Force category member on the team. So he really wants to be running him on Ginyu Force team, right? Ginyu Force allies do gain an additional 30% attack and defense from him, and as long as there is another Ginyu Force ally on the team, he is attacks effective against all types. He does perform an active skill. His active skill is the body change, of course, you know, as is Captain Ginyu, which can be activated when your health is 70% or less, or from the I'm sorry, 70% or less, starting from the 4th turn. There is no or there. Links are Frieza's Army, Gentleman, Respect, Ginyu Force, Loyalty, Signature Pose, and Fierce Battle. Categories are Planet Namek Saga, Ginyu Force, Dragon Ball Seekers, Terraforming Conquerors, Special Pose, Space Traveling Warriors, and Corroded Body and Mind. So that's him in base form. When he transforms into Goku Ginyu, right? Obviously, his leader skill stays the same, but now he's raising attack. So you can kind of play around that with that post turn 4 when you're ready to exchange, because you can stack him infinitely defensively, or you can flip him and start getting more offensive, really however you choose to play him. He does recover 59% HP when you do exchange, which is huge. That's like, obviously more than half your health, so that's pretty good. He gets attack and defense 200% plus an additional attack plus 50% when performing a super attack. He launches an additional attack that has a medium chance of becoming a super attack. He also has an additional attack and defense 10% and chance of performing a critical hit and evading enemies' attack with each attack performed up to 50%. He has a high chance of foreseeing an enemy super attack when there is an ally who includes Jace on the team. So in order to get the most out of him, you do have to have specifically Jace. Now the good thing is he does include 2 banner units, which include the rest of the Ginyu Force to make full advantage of him. There's the Jason Birder and the Raccoon and Goldo. They're all pretty good. We'll go over them here real quick. The Jason Birder are Space Traveling Warriors Key 3, attack and defense 130%. Super attack is raises attack and defense for 1 turn and cause supreme damage. They are attack and defense 150% with a medium chance of launching an additional super attack. They also get an additional attack and defense 10% with each attack performed. So the more they attack, the more defensive they get. They also have a high chance of evading attacks, and Space Traveling Warriors categories allies get 30% and Key 3. They also have attack and defense 30% when there is a Ginyu attacking in the same turn. So you really want to try to keep them on the same rotation as the Ginyu, especially once post-exchange, right, to activate that scouter effect. So all in all, pretty good for a banner unit, but they aren't the highlight of the banner units, actually. It's actually this Raccoon and Goldo. They are absolutely insane. They are Planet Namek Saga Key 3, HP attack and defense 130, and their super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and they also greatly lower attack and defense. In addition, their passive is attack and defense 180% and additional attack and defense 10% with each attack received. So, right, they're building up their defense as they have an attack, but they have a high chance to guard. So if you're proccing those guards with each of those attacks, you're only getting more and more defensive. They also have an additional defense 50% when the guard is activated. So like nothing's touching these guys as long as that first guard procs, right? They do seal the enemy's super attack, so guaranteed seals, and they guard all attacks and high chance of stunning the attacked enemy when you're running them with Ginyu on the same turn. So ideally what you want is to keep one running the Ginyu Force team is keep one of these guys on the same rotation as Ginyu and keep as your Ginyu and keep the other on the same rotation as the friend Ginyu, and you're basically untouchable at that point. It's really insane. Now they don't have the Raccoon and Goldo don't have the support buff as the Jason Birder do, but still the simple fact that they are guarding make them an excellent slot 1 unit to pair with the Ginyu until his defense is high enough. But yeah, so those are the units. They are good. Together, they are good. But that's the problem. They're all together on this banner and have to be summoned for. I'll probably do a should you summon video later tomorrow. But in short, I'll just say maybe not, if only because the only way to really put Ginyu at his full potential is to make sure you have all 3. So that's my short recommendation. I'll go in detail into it in another video. Now let's talk about what to expect in the upcoming celebration. So this campaign was the campaign right after the 7-year anniversary on JP Dokkan. It was the Train to the End Super Growth campaign. And it did include some important things like you get your standard login bonuses and standard missions, which will net you anywhere from 10 to 15 stones. I think the login only got you like 18 stones because it was right before Saiyan Day, so we'll probably get a full 30 stones from this. And then we will likely be seeing, well, we already know the in-game announcement for the EZA area for the Bardock is coming. We know that we're getting the return for the Ginyu Force Saga for sure. We will be seeing these story events return, so if you haven't farmed these units out, or at least got the stones from the events, you should definitely do so now. EZA battles returning that you can complete if you haven't already done so. We will be getting a new Super Battle Road stage, and my what to expect when you're expecting the 7-year anniversary video, I did mention that this should be the Super Saiyan 2 stage, since we just got the Terrifying Conqueror stage. We'll be getting a new Ultimate Clash and a new Super Strike event, this time for the Android 16, as well as the next Pets Hunt battle. And that's pretty much it for what to expect with the Ginyu celebration. Now, as far as what's coming next, let's pull this up. Let's go to the campaigns here. And yeah, year 7. And let's go to, where is it? Spring Breeze campaign. So we will likely be seeing the second half of this campaign. This was the Raditz campaign, and for the last step into the 7th year anniversary, we are likely going to be seeing, where are they? Right here. This legendary campaign towards the end of the month, probably somewhere around, let's look at my calendar here. I'm going to say somewhere around the 13th to the 15th of June is when we'll see these guys as sort of the second half of that campaign. Now, whether or not we see anything else from this campaign remains to be seen. We might see the Turles EZA, because they did last year swap the EZA AGL Tapion into the celebration to go with the Tapion Minosha, but who knows? Hard to say at this point. But there's a good chance that the LR Goku and Piccolo are coming, where are they? Here, during this celebration, as well as a world tournament. There's always a world tournament right before the 7-year anniversary, so expect to see that. So anyways, guys, that's the celebration. That's what's coming. That's the Ginyu and the Ginyu Force. Like I said, I will do a Should You Summon video later today, but this is my initial impressions and what's you should expect in the coming month. If you liked the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying my content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if anything else, let me know in the comments down below if you plan on summoning for Ginyu and the rest of the Ginyu Force. And if nothing else, guys, thanks for watching, and aloha.